Hi everyone, this is Dr. Catherine Kelly, and what I want to bring to you today is the whole idea of learning to laugh again. And to me, the reason this is so important is that, as everybody knows, this human condition thing can be pretty trying at times. We can forget to laugh, we can forget how to laugh, and we can forget that it's okay to laugh. And so, as part of this newsletter, I wanted to make sure that I started that process of you giving yourself permission to laugh more and to learn how to do that. Now, I have to admit, these last couple years have been pretty trying for me. I have had my mother pass away. She was sick for well, really the last couple years, but the last several months it was very difficult for her. And she passed away in September. I had a beloved dog, 16-and-a-half-year-old dog, that was sick for basically 2.5 years. That was very trying. I had lots of newness at work, lots of stressors at work, lots of huge expenses come on suddenly between sudden travel and house expenses and car expenses and work expenses. A computer crashed, that kind of stuff. And it was very stressful for a very long time. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I wasn't basically, able to take as good of care of myself as I would like to in most cases. But one of the things that I noticed over time was that my openness and ability to laugh went down, 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 just like everybody else's does when you're that exhausted and kind of emotionally kind of spent. And so, one of the things that actually concerned me is that I didn't even look to have the kinds of fun that I used to. I'm a big theater person. I love going to plays and going to movies and going to dance performances and things like that. And I just noticed that I wasn't as willing to do that kind of stuff. I was tired. I didn't really feel like expending the energy. I noticed that, in conversations with friends, I wasn't laughing as much. I wasn't even finding things very funny. And I started to realize that, one of my most important things that I encourage people to do is to find their laughter, find their joy, find their happiness. But it's so easy for that to get buried underneath everything else that gets us in the human condition. And so one of the things I wanted to urge you to incorporate in your life is really whatever opportunity that you can have to laugh, to learn how to laugh, remember to laugh, and also to give yourself permission to laugh and have fun. Because I just think it's so easy for us to lose track of what that is that can be playful for us. And really without that balance, without that ability to have the lightness or the levity in life, we can get very buried under that human condition. So you might see my dogs kind of walk around on the deck behind me. And I tend to think that animals, particularly squirrels and dogs and cats and any kind of animal that has a little bit of playfulness to them, they basically can jump right into it with obviously not a second thought. They don't worry about what people are going to think. They just go play. They go jump into whatever fun activity that they have right in front of them, and they go for it. And then when they're done, they're done. But they do it unapologetically. And what I want to encourage for all of you is that you learn to laugh more unapologetically, that you allow yourself that permission not only to laugh, but to remember how to laugh and also give yourself permission to laugh. And when I say remember how to laugh, I think sometimes we get so buried under the human condition that we just forget. But if you think about our souls are pure joy. Our soul is nothing but that pure joy. That's what it craves. And I'm not saying happiness, meaning artificial kind of happiness, but I'm meaning that pure content joy that is within each and every one of us. And so when we talk about radiant soul health, we have to learn how to feed our soul again. And so with my 2016 theme of From Zen to Zany, Learning to Feed Your Soul for Radiant Living, it really is so important to allow yourself that time, that space, that permission to laugh as much as you can. Because I know it's good medicine. There's tons of research out there that shows what good medicine, laughter, and joy and playfulness brings to us. It's very healing, very nourishing, but we just don't allow ourselves to have that very often. So I would love to hear from you about how you incorporate joy and playfulness and fun and laughter into your life, and also what it is that you laugh the most at. I'm one of those people who I like quirky kinds of things. I like things that are unpredictable and unexpected. I think that's why I like modern dance over some classical types of dance, because it's much less really, you can't expect much from it. You just know that there's something coming that is going to be a little bit off for you. And I love that. And I love theater that has that element to it, the unpredictability. Really, any plays or any kind of thing, anything that's a little bit quirky is really what does it for me. So anyway, I would love to hear from you. Like I said, you can email me at evolve@drkatherineTkelly.com, or you can reply directly to this email if you receive this in email, or you can go to my blog and respond there as well. My website is www.drkatherineTkelly.com. I would love for you to go in there and click on any of the icons on the left-hand side of the screen, which are all of my social media icons. And again, I would love to hear more about what you do to initiate laughter into your life, because yet again, I'm here to teach you all of the ways possible to realign your soul for radiant living. So I would love to hear from you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope you have at least 3 or 4 hearty laughs by the time that you go to bed tonight. Thank you so much.